Hey everyone, I'm Evie, and today I'm talking about bisexuality. I forgot to mention in the last episode that this is a series, so yeah. So this one is kind of harder because I'm not bisexual, so I can't really say anything about it. So that's why I asked around and did some research before making this video. Do your research, kids. Don't just make a video about something you have no idea what you're talking about. But yeah, let's get into this video. I've got my notes right here, so it's going to be somewhat scripted, I guess. Okay, I think the first one's the pretty obvious one, always assuming that they're gay. I mentioned this, I don't remember what video it was in, but like, hang on a second. I mentioned this in like another video as well. It was in Hell of a Boss, where the scene when like Moxie's telling his dad that he's bisexual, but he's just like, yeah, you're gay. And yeah. Or the best example, Heartstopper, obviously. Everyone thinks that Nick Nelson is gay, even his brother, and they keep calling him it. And he's not gay, he's bisexual, actually. So, please stop saying that he is. And even Kate Connor had to deal with that in real life as well. You know, like, Kate Connor did not have a nice coming out, and it wasn't even his fault. It was everyone's fault. So yeah, I don't really know what else I should say about that. Okay, also, a lot of people just think that it's just a phase and they'll get out of it. Or, you know, it's not just a phase, okay? Stop saying that it is, but like, I feel like I get more annoyed at biphobia than homophobia. I also get more annoyed at transphobia than homophobia as well, but that's a story for another day. Literally, because I will be planning that video. Anyway, I have seen a lot of people say that bisexuality isn't real, that it's just a phase, and like, why? I don't understand where this is coming from, you know? Like, just let people be who they are, you know? It's not that hard. We let you all be weird Bible-obsessed bigots, so, yeah. And then you're the ones that say you're being silenced. It doesn't make sense. This is one I've definitely seen a lot. People thinking that they're just cheaters and obsessed with sex. Yeah, this was also in Heartstopper, okay? Because Nick is trying to come out as bisexual to his friends, and then he has, like, a anxiety attack and, like, I don't want to say a daydream, like that's a kind of vision, I guess, of, people judging him, and even Charlie was judging him as well, which Charlie would never do that to him. But Tori, Charlie's sister, says, you're bisexual? So you're just going to cheat on my brother? She didn't actually say that, by the way. That was just in the vision that Nick had. And I've never seen anything like that, like, you know, portrayed as a bad thing in any form of media, because in literally everything else, I've said this before, in literally everything else, bisexuality is treated like that. And like a certain show that I'm not going to mention the name of. If I had a nickel for every time I mentioned that show in the series, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. Well, it is a lot for this, but yeah. So, yeah, bisexual people aren't just cheaters and obsessed with sex. There's probably some that are, but that's the same with every sexuality. So, it has nothing to do with them being bisexual, okay? So, just remember that. I'm sure there's plenty of straight people that are cheaters and obsessed with sex. Oh wait, there is! Okay, this one, I feel like I've not experienced it, obviously, but I've seen it, like, with my own eyes. People thinking that if they're with the opposite gender, it means that they're straight now, or vice versa. This kind of goes with my first point, but, like, no, it doesn't mean that at all. Just saying a bisexual woman is with a straight man, she's still bisexual. She's not just all of a sudden straight now. Like, that's not how that works. Like, she still likes women, you know? Or, like, the same reverse, you know? If she's with a woman, she's still bisexual. Like, it doesn't matter, you know? Like, I don't understand why why people can't comprehend that. Can you not think of 2 things at once? Because as someone who thinks of a million things at once, not against my will, it's not that hard, okay? So yeah, I'm just saying. I kind of made that about me, I didn't mean to. Okay, my last point. Maybe I should have had more points, but, you know, I don't want the video to be too long. So my last point, people saying just pick one. Kind of goes with my last point as well, but I kind of wanted to talk about it on its own thing, because I have heard this a lot, and even in my own video, because this wasn't biphobia, like, this was the point of the thing. Because, you know, my sister-in-law's bisexual, so I actually asked her how to write a bisexual character. So, as you all probably remember, Sylveon is bisexual. And season 4, which I very much regret now, I had her get engaged to I almost said Flareon, to Raichu. And just a little side note, if you're wondering why I changed all of that, it's because once I rewatched season 4 before I uploaded it all, I hated it. I really hated it. It felt like I was forcing a hetero love, and I hate when hetero love is forced. When like the character's clearly like queer coded or something. You know what I mean? And it felt like I was doing something I hated. So I completely changed the finale from what was originally supposed to happen, and that's why I wrote Jolteon in. So yeah, that's why that happened. That was just a little tangent. Sorry. It was relevant though. Anyway, back to Sylveon. When she was engaged to Raichu, and Raichu met her family, they were like, you know, I wrote this all myself, by the way. Their sisters were like, so this must mean you're straight now. And then, again, to my original point, and then Sylveon's like, no, it doesn't mean that at all. I did the Sylveon voice. And then they're like, oh my gosh, oh my Arceus, sorry. This is getting ridiculous, just pick one. And then Raichu jumps in. And at the time, I didn't actually write Raichu as a pansexual character. He was straight, but then I changed it so he could be a Jolteon. Anyway, Raichu jumps in and is like, hey, don't talk to her like that. She can love whoever she wants, and she loves me, but that doesn't mean that she's straight now. He didn't actually say that, but that was the gist of it. But, yeah. And there, I did the voices. Are you happy? So, I'm actually really proud of that, and a lot of people did like that as well. Like, the voice of Glaceon, what's her name? The Rainbow Lycanroc. I'm sorry. She liked that. She said that I did a really good job at writing that. And I think I did too. I think I did a great job at showing what bisexuals have to deal with. So, yeah, I'm proud of myself for that. And that's not really, it wasn't really a tangent, because it was all relevant. That's what bisexual people deal with. Okay, well, that was my what's like being bisexual video. And yes, this is going to be a series. I have notes for, like, being transgender, being asexual. I haven't finished my notes for being pansexual. I'm going to need to really research for that one, because it is kind of similar to bisexuality, but it's different. But, like, I'll talk about that in the video, obviously. But that's where I'm going to end this one. Let me know if you're bisexual in the comments down below. And please like and subscribe. And I'm BB, and I'll see you next time. Bye!